Hey everybody, Food Slinger here, going over some of the things that are going on with this food delivery industry and working with different companies, third parties, and so on, like Doordash, Grubhub, Caviar, which is soon to not be Caviar and Doordash independently, but that's a whole nother thing that we're about to get into. One of the things that I talk about as I talk with other drivers is the need and importance of having multiple platforms you're working with, because it allows you the capability to be able to really control your income in a better way. There's different things that you may deal with, such as apps not working sometimes they're being not the order demand is not high. If you only have one platform you're working with, you have really no control over that. Like if you're only on Uber Eats and Uber Eats is slow, or the app is down, which does happen sometimes, then guess what? You're stuck. You can't go anywhere. You're just sitting there. You're out there to make money. You can't even make money. So it's important to have more than one application that you work with, even if you're not working with them simultaneously. I work with them simultaneously because I know and understand the differences between each application and how to be able to work with them and not get customer orders messed up and have issues with them. Not everybody can do that. However, I did receive some news that was brought to my attention by one of the other drivers that I talk with all the time, and Doordash is apparently buying Caviar, which I do not like, because that takes away some of the opportunity that drivers have to be able to have different platforms they're working with and choose who they're going to work with and be able to have those differences to create a better income for themselves, or just if the app's not working, switch over to another one like I was just talking about. So let me bring up my other phone. All right, so I checked my email. Doordash says in their email to the different couriers that there is going to be a strong cultural alignment between the two, the mission-driven companies, yada yada yada. Where is it? We want to assure you that nothing will change for you today, which means that something's going to change. Doordash and Caviar platforms will remain separate for the time being. Yeah, I'm sure they will. But how long will they remain separate, and how long will you lose the benefits that that Caviar brought to the table that Doordash did not have, which is one of the things I liked about Caviar. I was actually very happy that Caviar made some changes with their I can't think of the word right now. Contract. Caviar made some changes with their contract that was actually very good for the drivers. I didn't work with Caviar as much because of the way the old contract was. But the way the new contract is, I've actually been working with Caviar a lot more, and I like the way that their pay structure works. Their pay structure works very well, and you have very good compensation. Now it's going to be watered down by how Doordash pays, and Doordash needs to improve their compensation. But Caviar says, we aren't joining Doordash just quite yet. Caviar will continue to remain and operate independently until the deal officially closes, and nothing will change in the immediate future. Okay, so that was actually a possible order. I don't have to worry about that one though. Okay, so Caviar courier terms will remain the same for the time being. When you log onto the Caviar platform, you only have Caviar orders and so on and so forth. The weekly per order guarantee remains in effect on Caviar participating markets, which is one of the awesome things about Caviar. And I don't know how long that's going to stay in effect. I don't know how long it'll be before Doordash utilizes and changes the way Caviar's platform works. But I really hope that Doordash uses how Caviar's pay structure works to improve theirs, because Doordash really does need to do a better job with their platform. They've come into a lot of flack recently for how they were disseminating customer tips and really using them to pay themselves so that they didn't have to pay the drivers, which now that's brought to light, and now that that's in the works of being corrected for the drivers, I really hope that that's better. But we have yet to see how that's going to be. But that's a whole nother video in and of itself. So I guess we have yet to see what's going to happen with this Doordash purchasing Caviar. Dang, what is this? Uber has some notifications. I hope we have some improvements to Doordash's platform as a result of them purchasing Caviar, but we shall see. Guess we'll find out, and I'll have more to talk about then. All right, see ya.